Hey everyone, my name is Michael and welcome back to沙耶の唄. Now, the previous few weeks have been really busy for me, so I've not been able to get back to this game until just now, so I'm just gonna jump right into it. The last chapter was very disturbing, however, yeah, it was not disturbing enough that I stopped playing the game. I just got really busy with life stuff, so that's why I've not been able to get back to this game for some time. But yes, now I'm gonna make a big decision. Do I want everything back? Do I want Saya to take me out of the flesh world? Or do I not need the world anymore? We're starting off with a very tough decision today. We're starting off with a very tough decision. Like, I know that, the story's trying to push us towards, you know, making us stay with Saya. Like, I think that's where everything's like trying to push us towards. However, I want to see what happens when we ask for everything back.
そりゃもちろん戻れるっていうのなら元に戻りたいと思う。
I answer without thinking. Well, you may have answered this without thinking, Fuminori. I answered this with full thought. Also, God, I forgot how disgusting this game is. It's been a few weeks, so I forgot how gross the flesh is. I've never wondered if there could be any other answer. I stopped dwelling on this question a long time ago, and if I'd been asked before I met Saya, I would have hesitated. But what about now? What does it mean to wish for the past, and what could it do to me and Saya? As soon as these questions occur to me, my true feelings become unclear. The hurried answer I just gave her was less certain than I thought.
そう。うん。そうよね。
She's sad.
当たり前よね。
She's sad. I think she knows that we're about to have a psychological break because I think as soon as we get back to the normal world, we're going to see Saya as a flesh monster and go crazy. I'm betting it now. We're going to go crazy upon seeing that Saya is a flesh monster. Saya smiles softly, her expression an unreadable mixture of what seemed to be sorrow and relief. Seeing it fills me with sudden unease, as though I just wounded her deeply with my careless words.
なさや、僕は。
いいの、文則。もう何も言わないで。
Saya silenced me with another kiss, and thrust her tongue into my mouth with even greater passion than before. As the sweet softness of her tongue clouds my mind, I begin to feel an urgent need to say what she prevented me from saying, to speak those most important words. Wait, is she using her tongue to go into his brain to give him the reverse lobotomy? Well, I don't even think it's a lobotomy. Is the flesh world considered a lobotomy? I don't know, actually. I don't know. I can't say whether or not it's considered a lobotomy or not.
さや。
I can't speak, for some reason. My mind is hazy. My consciousness is slipping away as the euphoria from her kiss spreads to my entire body.
おやすみなさい。文則。
I hear Saya whisper softly from far away.
心配しないで。次に目が覚めるときには何もかもが終わっているから。
He's gonna be so fucked up as soon as he realizes that she's a flash monster. He's gonna be so fucked up. I'm looking forward to it. I also just realized I did not turn on my studio lights today, but I have pretty good light in this room right now. Like, I'm literally in a sunroom. Do I need to click something here? Did the game crash? Hello? The game's still running. Hello? Oh, okay, there we go. Wait, I have to tell you something before I sleep. Just one thing. My efforts are meaningless, however, as oblivion calls me into its embrace. Oh shit! Oh shit! We see the bloody body of his neighbor right there, I think. I think that's his neighbor. When I awoke, the first thing that greeted me was a terrible stink. Mr. Suzumi's body was covered in flies, and I could smell the rotten stench that you would expect from a corpse. Okay, so he knows that this is Suzumi's body. Got it. The night had ended, but Saya was nowhere to be seen in the morning light. Aside from the blood-covered floor, the kitchen looked the same as it had before the accident. In the din, however, the colors that had seemed so soothing the day before now served as a stark reminder of what a distant world I had been living in. Despite knowing that it would be futile, I wandered the house searching for Saya. For almost an hour, I tried in vain to deny reality. Then I called the police. When the operator answered, I couldn't stop myself from crying. It had been a long time since I heard a human voice other than Saya's. He's turning himself in, I think. Because he killed Suzumi, and I think he's going to figure out what happened to, oh, fuck, what was her name again? It was not Yo, because Yo was Fuminori's, I don't know if I should say Yo was a girlfriend or not. Like, was Yo a girlfriend or a really, really, intimate person with Fuminori, but not exactly, partner? I'm not for sure. Okay, so the other character is Omi. It was also red as well. Yeah. Okay, Omi was the other person he killed as well. Yeah, so, well, technically Saya killed Omi. It's just that Fuminori ate a part of Omi. As became clear later, Mr. Suzumi had murdered his family before I killed him. Unable to give the police a satisfactory explanation, I was arrested for all 3 murders. And when they found the remains of Takahata Omi in my house, a 4th was added to the charges. Yeah, I can't believe I forgot about Omi's name. I mean, it's been a few weeks since I last played this, but I should know the name of the character that he literally ate. During my interrogation, I told them everything exactly as it had happened, in every detail. The detectives didn't believe me, of course, but the doctor who came in later did. He had moved me from the jail to a much cleaner white room. Got sent to the mental asylum. That's right. This room looks just as white to me as it does to everyone else. In the end, they declared me incapable of answering for my actions. Everything that had happened to me was real, but part of a reality incompatible with the rest of the world. So the doctors gave me a space all to myself, a place where I could live in my own world. I am sad that I wasn't believed, but I know it couldn't have been helped. In this world, reality is what the majority says it is, and I had the misfortune to step outside of that box. The walls of my room are undeniably white. That, at least, I can be thankful for as I live out the rest of my life here. Everyone said that there was never any girl named Saya. Well, so be it. Saya probably was never a part of their world. What's gonna happen to Yo as well as Kenji? What's gonna happen to those two? Like Kenji and Yo, like they're pretty much gonna, learn that Fuminori, their close friend, killed another one of their close friends, and literally Kenji's girlfriend. No, Koji, not Kenji. Koji, sorry. Like I said, it's been a few weeks. I got some of the information about this game twisted in my head. I should probably just, give myself some spark notes before I go into videos sometimes so that I remember what's going on in the game. So, Koji, boyfriend of Omi, killed by Saya that Fuminori ate. Yo, friend of Koji and Omi, and girlfriend of Fuminori. I don't really think they were dating, though. From what they were saying, though, they weren't really dating. Yeah, so, I think this is going to give us, an ending, or we're going to have Saya break Fuminori out of the hospital. It's either that we're getting an ending right here, or Saya's going to break Fuminori out of the hospital. Like, I know that this game is really short, so I'm assuming that we're already hitting one of the endings of the game, because I know that this game usually takes about, 5-ish hours to complete, but then it might take 10 hours to complete fully with all endings. So yeah, I'm actually getting close to the end of the game from what I'm assuming right now. At least from what I'm assuming right now, because we made the climactic choice of whether or not we change the world back from the flesh to the real world, or we continue on with the world of flesh with Saya. So yeah, we're pretty much at the huge climactic point of Saya no Uta, which is pretty exciting to see how the story all ends, because I know that there's never a good ending for Fuminori. Like, Fuminori ate someone for fuck's sake. Like, he literally fucking ate someone. So, literally, there's no return for Fuminori, so I don't expect him to have a good ending. But right now, Fuminori turning himself in, this already kind of feels like, yes, it may be implied to be a bad ending, quote-unquote, because you're not with Saya. At the same time, though, I kind of feel like this is probably the best ending for him and everyone around him. He just turns himself in after, you know, literally fucking eating one of his friends. Well, okay, he did not know he ate his friend. At the same time, though, this is, you know, kind of in a way, him making up for that, because he was not mentally right. Like, the thing is, yeah, everyone knows he was not mentally right, so inherently, like, there is a sense of blame, because, like, yeah, he is crazy, basically, but he was being influenced by, like, an eldritch core, from what we understand as players. So, from the player perspective, Fuminori, kind of, this is his retribution in a way, at least to me. Like, I believe that this is his retribution ending, so it may be implied to be a bad ending according to the game's standards. I say this is probably the best ending for everyone. Because if I choose to keep on living with Saya, I feel like the ending's going to get worse, because Saya's going to either, you know, get him to kill the rest of his friends, or, you know, something even worse could happen. So I'm going to say this is probably the best ending for everyone, because I don't know what Saya's plan is. And Saya's plan could be bad for everyone else, especially those who are just trying to figure out what the fuck's going on with Fuminori, and what the hell happened to Omi. Like, yeah, I guess, like, I'm going to continue on with this ending before I say anything, but this seems to be the best ending for everyone involved, including Fuminori himself. Like, yes, it sucks that Fuminori's going to be in the mental ward for the rest of his life. At the same time, though, after everything that's happened, this probably is, like, the better outcome for him, rather than, like, you know, him killing the rest of his friends and all that, and, you know, potentially letting Saya do some nefarious eldritch horror plot or something. Everyone said that there was never any girl named Saya. Well, so be it. Saya probably was never a part of their world. But why shouldn't I be able to hear Saya's voice here, in my room? This is my world, after all. A continuation of the very real time that we spent together. How long did I wait with such thoughts floating through my mind? One night, I woke to the sound of something crawling down the hallway. Oh, she's coming. Is she going to break me out? Is she going to break Fuminori out? Or what's going to happen here? The sound would not normally have woken me, but I must have had a premonition that night. Sleeping lighter than usual, I had waited for her arrival, and so I knew instantly that it was her. He's going to be disappointed. She's going to be a flash monster.
Saya なんだね。
The reveal. She did not answer, but I could feel her outside my door, struggling with some internal conflict.
なあ、どうして声を聞かせてくれないんだ。
He can't understand her. I think she's trying to say something, but he can't understand her. After a long silence, something slid through the narrow bars of my peephole. It was a cell phone. The screen was always showing a notepad with freshly entered text. My voice will sound strange to you. I couldn't suppress a chuckle at Saya's uncharacteristic display of shyness.
そんなこと
Oh my god.
僕は全然気にならないよ。
I said,
君の声
sending the...
聞きたい。姿が見たい。
I should have waited for him to finish talking there. I said, sending the phone back through the bars. He seems so happy, despite the fact that he can't even hear her voice. After a short pause, the phone returned to my side. Please, let me stay the Saya you remember. Is he gonna accept her as a flash monster? Ain't no way, dude. Dude is down bad. Oh my fucking god. Are you that down bad?
そうか。
Oh my fucking god. I started to suspect that it might be so. In the hell my eyes had made of the world, Saya alone had looked normal. I thought that she was somehow unique. In truth, however, she had probably been a different kind of unique than I had imagined. It wasn't that my senses hadn't distorted her appearance, but that she had been so unusual as to seem normal to my twisted mind. Yep. At the very least, he comes to conclusions. Like, he's being very calm about this. Like, literally, he is suspected of killing 4 people, eating one of them, And, you know, he was in a world of flesh this whole time where everything but one thing was flesh. And now when he gets the opposite of the world, he's very calm in realizing that, yeah, she was probably a flesh monster. It's just that my eyes in the flesh world perceived that she was normal. Saya's true form was something other than what I had known. Now, however, I could see her as she really was. But Saya didn't want that. And it was not for me to question the workings of her heart. I just had to accept that girls need to keep some things private. Dude, are you that down? You're really down bad, dude.
あの日君に言おうとしてたこと、保留になってたの、覚えてる？
I slid the phone back to her. I was hoping you had forgotten. I smiled wryly at the text on the screen, wondering if she really thought me so heartless.
忘れたりするもんか。
No one was listening, but still, it would have been embarrassing to speak the rest aloud. So this time, I typed it into the phone. G-I-G-H-I. Because it's like a flip phone, because he's pressing the buttons a few times. J-K-L-M-N-O-T-U-V. Yeah, I know what it's spelling. D-E. Yeah, like literally. You know, I'm gonna play a little game for all the viewers. What is Fuminori saying? I'm not gonna tell you how to get this answer, but if you know how flip phones work, you can get that answer. WXY. You know, you could have just made it very, very, you know, simple by starting with TU with the next line. Like, literally, you could just do TU. But I guess you want to make it more meaningful. M-N-O-T-U. I slid the phone back through the slot. I could sense her trembling outside my door. I couldn't hear her or see her, but still, I knew. Saya was crying.
僕は構わなかったんだよ。
Perhaps my words offer no comfort, spoken so late. Even so, I was ready. I had wanted to return to my old life, true, but I would have abandoned that wish for Saya. I know that I would have gone with her, hand in hand, as far as we could, even to the most forbidden of places. Saya, too, must have known that I was prepared, and because she knew, she stopped me from saying those words. If I had spoken that oath, there would have been no going back. I'm sorry. I was a coward. Seeing the words on the screen, I shook my head.
君だけが悪いんじゃない。あの時僕に迷いがなければ、君だって勇気を出せた。そうだろう。
You know, the thing is, I feel like this is actually the best ending for this game. Like, hey, I got the good ending first try. I'm mainly joking. Like, I feel like this is an ending because this game is relatively short, and I feel like the other paths are all going to be, like, you know, horrific endings where Fuminori kills all his friends. So, at least for now, we get the ending where everyone's spared, unless Saya breaks him out right here, and then they kill everyone. I was afraid of you. Of how you were changing because of me. Oh.
仕方ないさ。
Is this the accountability ending? You know what? This is not a good or bad ending. This is just the accountability ending. Saya couldn't bring herself to take everything from me, and I couldn't bring myself to give up everything for her. We were too weak to find happiness.
さやはこれからどうするんだい？
I'll keep searching for my dad. He'll know how to send me back to where I came from.
そうか。
She's not from this world.
さやは。
Maybe she was just using Fuminori to help her get back home. It's like the game's implied true ending where Saya goes home after Fuminori kills everyone. Like, I'm literally on the mind thought process of everyone's gonna fucking die because of Saya. So, you know, going back to this world is still, you know, the best ending for Fuminori. I keep on preaching this. Sorry, I keep on preaching this. But I really believe that this is actually the best ending that we could have had. And of course, I'm going to try out the other endings after this, like in a future video. But I feel like this is the best ending for Fuminori. A short time passed with no words or messages exchanged. I wonder how many times in that brief silence yes and no changed places in our mind. Yeah. When the phone finally returned, the characters on the screen seemed strangely uncertain.
そうか。お父さん、見つかるといいね。
I'll do my best. The time had come for our parting. She had chosen her path, and I had given my blessing. There was nothing more to be said. Blessing, not blessing.
もしも気が変わったら、僕はずっとここにいるから、いつでも来ていいからね。
Is it that easy for her to sneak in here, though? Or is it a good idea for her to visit him? I will. Thank you. Goodbye, Fuminori. I read her final message and returned the phone to the other side.
さよなら、さや。
Why if they press send? Like, is that Saya's phone or someone else's? Like, why if they send any of those messages to someone? Like, why if they just press send to a random number? She gently slapped my door in response, and then I heard the sound of her sliding off down the hallway. And I was left alone in the silence of the night. Credits? No. Oh. Interesting. Ever since that day, I have been waiting. Perhaps Saya really did return to where she came from. Perhaps she is still wandering today, looking for her father. It must be hard. She must be lonely. When she can no longer stand being alone, she will surely return to me. I am the only one who will comfort her, and whisper sweet nothings in her ear. Oh, I don't like that image. And so I wait, dreaming of her face and her voice. I wait. Forever. In my white world. This is sadly the best ending for Fuminori, I believe. Unless, like, the game proves me wrong. Like, maybe the game will prove me wrong. Planning. Nitro Plus. Yeah, maybe the game will prove me wrong. Scenario. Urabuchi Gen. Character designs and artwork. Chuo Higashiguchi. Cast. Sakisaka Fuminori, Hikaru, Saya, Kawamura Midori, Takahata Omi, Kaibara Elena, Koji, Kataoka Daijiro, Yo Yazawa Izumi, Ryoko Satomakoto, Yosuke Onizawa Masayuki, 2D graphics director Manoa, 2D graphics Minamoto Satoru. This is too fast. The credits are too fast. Sorry, I couldn't read everyone in one go. My apologies, everyone. Original version staff. Director Namaniku ATK. 3D graphics, Nitro Plus Arts, Imu, Mr. K. Nangtu Te Taraku, Aso-san, Kaze Otoko. Supervising director, Uebuchi Gen. Man, Gen Uebuchi will then go on to make Puella Majika Madoka. Song, Saya no Uta. There's a song? Glass no Kutsu, Shoes of Glass. Interesting. I didn't know there were actually, original songs for this game. Maybe I missed them. Maybe after I'm done playing the entire game, I'm going to listen to the OST so that I can understand, some of the music and know what their names are. Because, yeah, usually after playing games, I look into the OST to see, see what songs were playing in the game and, as well as, re-listen to them while I'm working on my own stuff. But, yeah. With assistance from Kanzi, Georide, Fonto Fokutsu. Maybe that might have been the other company that was right below it. I was trying to read the katakana and kanji, but it was going by too fast. Developed by Nitro Plus. English localization team. Translation, Phil Makoto Long. Editing, Colin Mugi Kraus. Engineering, Nakato. Proofreading, Nicholas Graham. Thomas Schubreyer. Graphics, Pekka Vodoka Lutala. Public Relations, Primus. Design work, Bung Kwan Ong. Published by Jas USA. Hell yeah, Jas USA. I mean, there's some things I don't like about this game, but you did a really good job in translating this in English. And relatively, like, this is a great psychological horror game. Like, you know, an eldritch psychological horror game. Like, it's really, really well written, even though I don't agree with some creative decisions in the project. Like, inherently, there's some problematic elements of this game, especially with its history being a eroge. At the same time, though, like, I am really enjoying my time playing this game, and I will be playing the other endings another time. Like, I'm going to just leave it off with, like, the accountability ending, or Fuminori, you know, going back to the normal world and turning himself in. Yeah, like, I kind of like that ending. Like, maybe I'm the outlier here, but I feel like that's actually the best ending for everyone. Like, to a degree, like, Saya moves on without Fuminori. Fuminori, yes, he's still waiting for Saya. At the same time, though, like, he at least understands the situation. Like, he's not upset. He's just more waiting for her. Like, he's just like, yeah, whenever she needs me, I'll be here while I just wait. Like, yeah, it's kind of a depressing ending for Fuminori because he's always going to be in that white room because everyone's going to consider him crazy. At the same time, though, I feel like if he goes on with Saya, he's going to kill Yo, he's going to kill Koji, and he's going to kill his doctor. Like, all three of them will definitely die if he continues on with Saya. So in a way, this is probably the best ending for everyone, and tragically it might be the best ending for Saya and Fuminori because I don't know what the fuck Saya's up to. Like, Saya's up to something weird, and she's like experimenting with, like, you know, random strangers as well as like eating strangers. Well, in the case of Omi, she might have been like trying to just defend Fuminori. Like, she might have been defending him when someone entered his home. And she also had no clue what the fuck Omi was doing there. So she's like, oh, there's a strange woman inside of Fuminori's house. I need to take care of that. Like, that's probably what Saya was thinking. So she was probably just defending Fuminori. So, okay, I guess in the case of Omi, like, Saya was doing self-defense and then, you know, turned her into food because that's the only way she could eat. And unknowingly, Fuminori ate her. Yeah, like, it's still a bit fucked up. Like, yeah, Fuminori himself is, like, you know, kind of in a weird way. Like, he is a tragic villain. Like, he's unintentionally doing horrific stuff, and he does take accountability. So I feel like Fuminori is a decent person that got pushed to the brink. Like, that's what I'm seeing from Fuminori. Does he have weird perceptions of normalcy in terms of, like, what he can, you know, have relations with? Probably he has some weird perceptions of that coming from the fact that, you know, he perceives Saya the way that he does. At the same time, though, like, I'm not going to go into that because, like, that's a whole, you know, other thing that could take, you know, another long, you know, 10 minutes for me to just go into my full thoughts on that. However, yes, thank you all for watching this part of沙耶の唄. This is going to be a little bit of shorter of a video than usual, but we got the, what I call the accountability ending. I definitely know that some people call this a bad ending, quote-unquote, because Fuminori, you know, goes to the mental hospital. But in a weird, twisted way, this is the best ending, in my opinion, for him. Unless the other endings prove me wrong, because I have not seen the other endings of this game. Like, I could be proven wrong in the next video, actually, to be showed, hey, maybe him going on with Saya is actually a better ending for everyone. But I don't think it will be. I don't think it will be, because the more Fuminori goes into the depths of the depravity of the flesh world, the more he's going to, you know, the more he's going to do some atrocious stuff. Like, he's going to do more atrocious stuff. So in the end, like, cutting it, like, saying, yep, this is done, we're back to the normal world, I feel like this is the best ending still. But in the next time we play this game, we'll see if I'm wrong. So thank you, everybody, for watching this video, and I'll see you all next time.
Okay, okay.